foiling. This is the foil machine. Of course, you can see me now, so you can't see it. Couple of things about the foiling machine. It's becoming available tomorrow to anybody. It is made by Spellbinders. It's a new and improved version of what they brought out a couple years ago. And the last thing I have to tell you is that in order to use this particular machine, you have to use the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So it has to be in a machine that's this big, which is kind of a bummer for people. I know a lot of people wanted it to fit the Big Shot because we used to sell that years ago, but it fits that machine. All right, sorry I had to get a drink. All right, so it comes with instructions. I would recommend that you hang on to them. And it just talks you right through how to set it up, how the instructions work, how to do the foiling. One of the things that Stampin' Up is doing, so this is the surface of the foil machine, and as you can see, it says hot surface, avoid contact. This little piece of silicone in here gets really hot, so you really have to know that and be careful of that. Oh my goodness, now I can't find the cords. Oh, here they are. Goodness, it's one of those days. I should have probably practiced a little bit today. So here's the cord. This is the piece that plugs into an outlet. Let me find an outlet. All right, so that's plugged into the outlet. It has a little green light. It has a little like magnet thing like you might have on your iPad or your iPhone. And this is where you plug it in. Once you plug it in, it's going. So you can see where it has this little red dot here. That just means it's not ready yet. So the other thing you get is you get a silicone pad. And this is to put the hot dies on so that you don't burn your counters or your table. And then you get these shims. A hot foil shim, and then the hot foil spacer. And these are the two things that go on top of it to put it through the Big Shot. And then you have this little magic wand that helps you pick up your metal dies. And then you get foil. So right now, Stampin' Up has hot pink, silver, and gold. They do plan to add to their product line. I'm assuming Christmas time, Christmas is coming. We're going to get some fun foils for Christmas. I just want to grab the ones that are opened. So that's the 3 foils that we carry. I'll put these aside. They come in a box. You get 2 to a box. I'm going to store mine in the box just to keep the dust off of it. And then you have foil dies. So the hot foil dies are gold on the front. They say hot foil dies right on them with the name of the die. This one's really fun. It's a big one. So they come very similar to our other dies, but they have a dull finish. They're a little bit thicker, and you'll feel it. It has like it's kind of rubberized, or probably silicone or something. So anyways, so this is the one of the dies, and I'm going to tell you it takes a long time for this to turn so that you can use it to put the die on, but it's getting hot. All right, so I'm going to go through a couple of the dies. So this one, these are words, and they're fairly large, as you can see. And then these are dies to cut out those words, and they are happy birthday, get well, thank you, thinking of you, and celebrate. And so then you get, you can foil these and then cut them out with the dies. I'm going to be watching for comments and questions. I love this one. This is what I used a lot, and I'll show a bunch of samples of stuff I did. So this one is butterflies. This is the foiling die. This is the die to cut it out, and then you also get some standalone dies to go with your butterflies. And then this one also comes with stencils. So you have these great stencils to color your butterflies. I've showed that before, and I'll be showing videos with all of this stuff. One of the things Stampin' Up is doing is they're offering a hot foil class. To anybody that places an order for this hot foil machine, they'll get the class automatically. And I think that class is towards the end of this month. So this is the Botanical Glows. There's a stamp set. And then there's the Botanical Glow hot foil dies. They do not, oh good, because you'll love the butterflies, Joan. These do not match. They're meant to be off-centered. So there's that. Well, Kay, if you have one from that you know how to use, I would use that. All right, so Flourish and Frames. So this is the stamp set, and I haven't even used it yet, but I have done some of these. So first, Flourish and Frames. These are dies. These are hot foils. Anything that's gold, anything that's black or gray is dies. Let me show you. These are all dies. This happens to be one of my favorites. I just fell in love with this. I wasn't sure if I needed the stamp set, but I got it because why not? But these are dies and this is dies. And then these are more foils. Dies. So that's what I got. My favorite, I will tell you, is Flourish and Frames. You don't need to have the stamp set if you don't want it because you're going to use these for a lot of things. And the other one is the Butterfly. And I'm sure all of them will become favorites as I use them because that's just how it works. I'm going to move this up here so it's out of the way. It's getting hot. It takes about 6 minutes. So let's talk about this die for a minute. Well, let me show another one. So I'm going to show you while that's warming up. We'll show you this one here. So that die is on there. And once I'm done using it, I can just pick it up with this magnetic, and then I'm not touching a hot die. This one's a little bit heavier. So when you're picking up these heavy ones, you want to do it in the middle and then drop it. So this tool is very useful, in my opinion. You don't want to be burned. So we'll just wait while that heats up. When the platform is ready, it beeps and the red light stays solid and the white timer button flashes. So as soon as that gets hot enough, this little red light will stop flashing and you'll hear a beep. Once you've got it heated up as you're working through other things, it doesn't take as long to heat up. But I do want to show you how super easy this is. It's so easy. My goodness. Let me grab my big shot. I'll pull my big shot in closer when we're ready to go. Anybody have any questions? Probably not at this point, huh? We're going to do this one in pink. And I like to just kind of look at the die and see how long it is. So I'm going to cut it off here. You can cut it off straight with a trimmer, or a pair of scissors works. The scissor has a little bit of adhesive on it, so it's not working the best, but it's still going to work. So hot. It's hot in this room anyway, because it was warm today. So I might open the door, get some, and then having this heated thing here while we wait. Sorry it's taken so long. 6 minutes. But like I said, once it's heated up, we're good to go. Dum, dum, dum. All right. All right, you hear the beep? This is flashing, it means it's ready. So I'm going to take my die and place it on that hot pad. Shiny side down. You always want to make sure that your foil goes shiny side down. onto your die. And then a piece of cardstock. You're going to press the button. You can put these on now or you can wait. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to put this one down first because that's the hot foil shim. And then I'm going to put this one down because it's got a beveled edge, so it'll go through the Big Shot easier. You hit that button again and it comes up yellow. And let me scoot this over. It just comes up yellow and then pretty soon it turns green. Bring in my Big Shot or my cut and emboss machine. It's going to turn green and then it's ready to go. So really it's just about patiently waiting for certain things to happen. But like I said, once it's heated up, it doesn't take long. I mean, and once you start doing it, you're foiling everything. Pretty side to pretty side. Yep. I'll make sure this is in your view. I'm going to have to play music during, oh, or dog barking. There we go. Okay, now it's ready. So we're going to unhook it, pick up the whole platform, take it to your machine, start putting it in, but then go very slowly. You want to crank it through, not fast. Just go slow. You could go back again if you wanted to, but I'm not going to because sometimes I think it makes it kind of move. But I'll tell you, this is warm but not hot. So let me move this out of the way. Pull off my shims. So here is my paper. I'm going to turn this back on. Oh, got to plug it in. Get that going again. And then when I pull this off, it's so pretty. All right. You'll see I got some on my shim here. It's not the end of the world. If I wanted to take that off, I could take a little acetone and get that off, or I could leave it. It doesn't matter. I just saw a demonstrator today who glittered her or foiled her whole shim, so it looked like this. It was very pretty. It's not going to affect how it works. Anyway, there is those flowers. It is so pretty. I'm going to try something with this extra piece. Something I saw today or heard about today. Let me grab that. We're going to move that off of there because we're going to put it on upside down. We're going to do this side on there. So we're using the back. We're taking our foil. As soon as that's ready, I'll wait. So anyway, isn't that beautiful? So I have a whole bunch of samples. Let me show you what I made. It truly is that simple. Here is that hot pink on a piece of pink cardstock. And I use all kinds of cardstocks. Stampin' Up! Claims that the smoother the cardstock, the better your glimmer, but I liked just our regular cardstock. You can do it on vellum, you can do it on window sheets. Here it is gold on Secret Sea, my favorite color. So pretty. Silver on basic white. Those are pretty. Let's see the butterflies. So these are the butterflies done in the hot pink. So then the stencils match up to them. So one is silver and one is gold, and I use the stencils to color them, and then I'm going to use the dies to cut them out. But you don't have to. These could be like the base of the actual card. So lots of fun stuff. Some frames that I did. I found these frames super easy to do. So this frame, I used the outside edge, and then I used some of the decorative insides. And I did that to all of them, and I didn't think they turned out, I mean, they were pretty easy to line up. Just did them all together. So if I was going to put words on this, frame. I mean, you could do the frame, right? Yeah, so you could put the frame down, put the words down, put any decorative pieces down you want, add the foil and run it through and heat it all at one time. And then I've got, okay, so that's on there. We're going to put the foil on there. Pretty side down, right, Joan? Piece of white cardstock. The shim, which is probably going to get more. Where's the other shim? Right here in front of me. All right, so then I did this label and I added these little doodads to it. Oh, that's funny. I added them the wrong way. They don't match. But I was just practicing. So this part I want to show is what you can do with the piece you've already foiled. And I'm going to tell people, save your pieces. So I've saved all these pieces of foil. I know Stampin' Up! Kind of hinted towards getting a solid plate, which would be better than using the back of a die, but it'll work. So save your pieces, because there'll be lots of demonstrators showing lots of different things you can do with it. Hot foil machine is going to be big. Like I said, there's going to be a class. If you place your order with me for the hot foil machine, I will send you a packet of supplies for the actual class that Stampin' Up's going to do, so that you have all your pieces cut and ready to go. Because there's designer series paper and two-tone cardstock, all kinds of stuff that they're using. They'll just save you a little bit of money if you're going to take the class anyway. Why not? I'm going to go slow because this is a big piece. If you're going to purchase the thing anyway and take the class, get the kit from me. Save you a little bit of money and time. I hate it when it snaps like that. I won't run it through twice. I'll just run it through once. Let's see if it worked. Oh, it did work. Oh my gosh. All right, so pulling off the foil. It did over foil on my mat. That's okay. I would trim this down anyway. But how much fun is that you get that foiled background? What'd you say, Joan? Oh, machine. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of foiling, playing with it, and take that class with Stampin' Up. If you're interested in ordering it through me, I will send you the kit to get that, the kit to make the cards. Joan, I think I'm going to send out a kit to my downline, those of you who order it. So if you've already ordered it, just send me like a copy of the invoice or the order so I can see that it was ordered. That's just for the machine. So anyway, then nobody else has any questions. I'm going to go for the night because I got to get these dogs under control before the neighbors are mad. Although the neighbors are the ones that are getting them wound up. So there's that. Anyway, thanks. Take care. I don't see any more questions, so I'm going to let you all go. And I will see you next week. Next week I'll be on next Thursday. Take care. Good night.